What is up guys, Wraec here with a new video, and yesterday I made a video about how you can quickly and easily get some more damage in Dream Realm, and one of the comments was, Wraec, you got to try crit Marilee. And I was thinking, well, as much as we've talked about in general optimizing your mythic charms, optimizing everything for damage, I haven't really done so for Marilee. So I thought, once again, we'll look at her skills together, try to get the most damage out of her and see what the optimal charm and probably the optimal build is. Looking at her stats at first, the first thing that I see is like, we don't really have any opportunity or any option to go for ultimate power. Is really not that good. Same for skill power, is not really a huge damage increase on her. There is this one, and I first thought, okay, nice, we get an attack increase, about 25% attack increase, and then notice last level it's plus 1% on a 17% stack, so not that nice, and really beyond that there sadly isn't much. So skill power and ultimate power, both not really that important. And the recommendation, as I said, was crit. The recommended charms for her are haste crit, which is kind of nice, I like that, or HP attack speed. Attack speed makes sense, given that you want to activate her true damage, and for that she has to attack a certain bit of time, and of course attacking more is good. So not a bad charm either, though. I mean, like, HP is really not something we want on here. So probably this charm not that beneficial for us, but that's actually the charm that the game is equipping on you. So if you just hit equip on all of those and follow the recommendations of the game, you will have this charm equipped, which is quite sad. So probably want to change that. The other charms that we have on her, we have HP attack, we have a haste crit damage boost, not too bad. We have attack haste, which is also not too bad. Ultimate strength skill power, useless as I said. Haste skill power useless. HP ultimate strength is useless, and of course we don't want a defensive one. And execution, same as yesterday. When the boss doesn't go below 50% HP, it's also useless to us. Looking at her stats, if we do that, there is always the slight misconception with the crit stat. We have a crit of 376.9%, which usually would mean if you have 100% crit chance, well, you are 100% guaranteed to crit. With 376, we would be way beyond that, and it is confusing if you look at a hero and see, well, it's way beyond what we actually would need to crit all of the time. The reason for that is there is a defensive stat. I could find that. Should be lower. Crit resist. And crit resist is basically also on bosses. And what that does is basically you reduce the crit chance by the crit resist. So in this situation, if the enemy had 330% crit resist, it would be 376.9% minus 330, which in that situation would leave us with a 46% crit chance, which is not all that great. So that's why it's still important, even though you see this huge number, to equip crits. So this is what we really want to do. We want to try to equip some crit damage charm or crit chance charms on her, and as we already saw, we have multiple options for that. The first one would be this recommended charm of haste crit, which I'm very, I can see me equip that. That is actually not bad. The other one, if I could find it, no, not the crit damage boost. There was another crit one. Kind of missed it, but I really want to try this one. It is a recommended one. Many of you should probably have it. If you don't have it, you can easily buy it with white essence. Make sure you equip that, because, well, as you can see in this situation, the other one got actually equipped. Let's equip it on all slots. Do we have it here as well? We do have it, so we had it on multiple slots already. Don't even have to do very much. If we check out our crit situation right now, it's now at 406%, which is way better. Also got to 15 haste, and with that we can try to deal some damage. The thing is, I already tried it a little bit. I did one attack. We went to top 4, 38.5 million damage. We'll use the same team that I used before, which is not this one. I used the recommended foundation. I used the recommended formation, I think, of the first guy, because I like the idea of the Rainier. Yeah, I used this. And with this formation we will try to attack again. We will do multiple attacks and once again see if we can improve the damage. We'll watch one together. Using Rainier here, of course, kind of nice to actually get some extra damage going. We have Coco to basically block off the huge hits from the Grizzly, Alpha Bear, and then with Smokey for some heals. So overall pretty nice team. Once again Fresto in there. Honestly, by now you see Fresto in more teams than Rainier. So I kind of think we should probably reconsider the order that you build Celestial and Hypogen heroes in. Given that Rainier isn't even in most of the teams. Most of the teams on the leaderboard we just saw, he wasn't even on there. So considering that, maybe this is worth a revisit. 38.9 might already be a new high score, honestly. Though probably not enough to actually give us a new rank. It is top 3 already, so we already have an increase right there. I remember her being at 20,000, so 20,000 million. 20 million. It's confusing. So we got a nice little increase out of there again. Once again, with the power of some charms. So let's see if we can drive that up even more. We'll do the same thing we did yesterday. I'll just do like 4 or 5 attacks and we'll just look at the score and no fight. Okay, that's a really nice score. 39 billion. Pretty nice, I have to say. We check it out again. And not really that much more damage by Marilee, actually. It's kind of on Fresto once again. I have to upgrade this guy. Like, I think if we had an upgraded Fresto, Supreme Plus maybe, maybe higher weapon level as well, that could have been easily 14 billion. But it's top 3, so it's nice. So let's watch another one. Or check another one.
No emphasis.
We got a slight increase again, but it's like, I don't even know. It's like super slight increase. I think I have one more thing actually that we can try. I'm not sure, let me check about that, because, well, my Fresto obviously is just that Mythic Plus, which is not that insane. It was enough for all of our sakes, for everything we did. Plus 10 was the max weapon size for that, so yeah. But we need 2 more copies to actually get the Supreme Plus, and there is a non-zero chance we actually get those, so maybe we just try? Let's try for some high damage. We have 29, so let's maybe just use 20. It's not pity timer, but if we are lucky and we get like 1, I think 1 is enough. I think we can get 1 from Emporium. So if we get 1 Fresto copy, we could go to Supreme, maybe get a little bit more and break the 40 billion mark. And another thing, of course, if we get 5 copies within that 10, that would actually be Supreme Plus. So I take that as well. I take that as well. So a little bit of a gambar here towards the end of the video, which I kind of like. So let's do that. By the way, from Joyous Feast, the Stellar Crystals. Got some from the planes and everything. Basically, that was the loot from it. So a little bit depressing now that I see it. That's the case, that's okay. To Stargaze some. So next 10 mob, let's go, come on. Oh, okay. Quite sad. Didn't work out. I guess we're going to do it soon. Probably not going to take that long until we get him at least a Supreme. We have the 1 copy here already. It's like 30k, we're only at 31k, so that is the thing. But also in 3 days, 6 hours, of course, we get some there. But it's for diamonds, so should be no problem at all. And yeah, looking forward to definitely upgrading this guy. Didn't think so, but now with the damage and everything, I think it's rather important. So hopefully you enjoy the little change to Marilee. Equip the right charm. This one, of course, is very alright. I was actually way more happy with the performance than with the other recommended one, even though this one somehow gets equipped before the other one does. So make sure you equip the right one, and with the haste crit one you should definitely be good. And maybe try it on some other heroes as well. It's the same case for every other hero. Just make sure you know if ultimate power or skill power has any good use, and then you can check for whichever charm you want. So thank you guys for watching, and with that I wish you a great day. I'll see us in the next one.